Hey, Boogle, how's it going? Welcome. It's good to see you. Okay. I'm sorry. This person caught my eye. Yeah. That's certainly a warrior of light. The savior of Eorzea right there. Wow. That's lovely. There's some good outfits though. There's always some funny characters standing around. I like those pants. Those pants are really good. So this is like tasteful, like nudity. This is just like, I don't even want to. I'm not even going to describe this. Like, this is like nice and classy and like, well, I shouldn't say classy, but it's like very like fashionable. You know, showing skin, and then you have like this over here, and you're like, oh, I think I should call the police. This person is very pretty though too. I do love like the kind of like the covered eyes, like the bandana over the eyes. I always love that trope in like certain character design where they're like blind. Okay, let's move on from that. Let's go check on the squadron real quick, see how they're doing. I really want to do Emanation again. So I'm gonna queue for this, and hopefully it doesn't take too long. We'll see, but like, man, I really want to get back to that. That was so much fun yesterday. Hey, look at that success! Man, we have we have one level 60, 2 level 59s, and then level 58. We're doing pretty good. We're getting close. Hell yeah. Alright, let's send them... Oh, I can't do any more 50 missions. Okay, well, I guess level 35 it is then. That's totally fine. Sure. Okay, slowly but surely getting there. Slowly but surely. Okay, and then let's go pop over to Gold Saucer. I could play some Mahjong while I wait for this trial. I could do that. My cat's like going crazy right now. Have I used this? Oh, this is pages. Where's the... What am I looking for? I guess I can use that real quick. Oh, so the Gold Saucer VIP card only gives you increased quantity. Oh, I thought it just gives you... it just like gives you points. I must have gotten confused then. It's quite the spiky outfit. $72. Okay. Nice. I'm just gonna... Okay. Obviously what I'm doing is not going well. Obviously my strategy of just blindly hoping things work is not great. Also this person's name. Okay. Okay, first off, Alice in Netherlands is insane. And then also Goddess of the Hand. That is quite something. That is really quite something. Okay, we're in. We're so in now. Look at that. I got 272s and then it all made it worth it with this 10,000. Okay, maybe this strategy does work. I'm just praying Just clicking buttons and praying. Hey, thank you. What good timing. I love Mr. Bluebottom. Yeah, just got 10,000 MGP. I'm so exciting. Oh yeah. Oh, okay. So that was I was confused. Is I didn't know the MG or this gold saucer card would count for this. I figured this card would only count for like the little mini games you can play, but now that I know, I probably should be using this like every day when I go and do that. Oh, you're totally right. Okay. Yeah, I will remember that in the future for sure. How many what am I currently at? 56,000. Okay. I got these from Squadron. So there was a Squadron mission. We'll go back over there real quick. There was a Squadron mission. I think it's a level 51 that gives you the cards. So I pretty much got them all from there. Oh my god. just gonna look at him again. Alright, let's get past him. Yeah, I can go check it out again. While we kill time for that's why we have 1 tank, 1 DPS, and 1 healer. Yeah, so it was from, I think it was, there's a couple different missions, but, oh wow, my thing just popped. Well, there we go. Yeah, there might be some more missions that give you those VIP cards. I'd imagine that'd be the case, and not just level 51, but I need to go and check and verify. Counter Magic gives 10. Okay, so looks like there's more options. I gotta turn the lower level one gives 5. Okay, so you can get them in a lot of different ways. Nice. That's good to know then. Okay, I'm just gonna turn up my music so loud right now. Blasting in my ear.
Open your heart to me.
Yeah. Because I had such a fun time. I want to do it again. It was so much fun. Yeah, I'm just running it just for fun. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's definitely my favorite. My favorite, like, trial fight so far, for sure. This makes me so happy. Like, the music, like, how good the fight looks, the mechanics. It's just so well done. It's such a fun fight.
Souls in my bosom.
Like, this whole part too is so good. It's definitely my favorite part. Oh no!
I shall free you from your hate.
Oh, somebody raised him. Oh, I gotta like. Oh man, I just wasted a couple spells. That's alright. Oof. Okay, now we should probably raise some people.
Surrender to bliss.
So get that other tank up at least.
Do not your souls weigh heavy?
Alright, should get everybody up. Should be good to go.
Your souls are stained. I shall free you from your hate.
Oh, I almost died there. I think I had like 400 health left. Oof, that was a little sketchy towards the end. I think I handled that really well. That was like a really good fight. Lots of good healing, lots of good raises. I didn't die. That was a good time. Yeah, now I'm hyped up. That like really gets me in the mood. That fight is so good. That other healer was good too. Okay, now I'm ready. I'm ready for today. Let's take a look. Yes, I've been doing the counter Magitech exercises for 10 Gold Saucer VIP cards. I think that's the only like Gold Saucer thing for level 50. And I'm assuming there's probably one for like, yeah, there's 5 for Black Market Crackdown. Squadron Battle Manual. And then yeah, I assumed like, look at the side, there's probably one for this as well. Oh no, I guess there isn't anything after that. I guess it's only those two. 5 and then 10. Yeah, kind of Magitech gives 10, level 1 gives 5. Yeah. Sweet. Okay, I guess main story quest time. So we'll go get that started. Although I do believe there was some more quests from that one Makote that I forget his name. So we'll head back to the Peering Stone and see what he has for us. Yeah, I'm only doing it because that's how you continue ranks with like your Grand Company. So if I want to like rank up, I have to kind of level up the squadron, and then at certain intervals it'll kind of give you like squadron missions that'll allow you to rank up. So that's kind of why I'm doing it. I can get some stuff from it too. Okay. Anything? I feel like I'm missing something. I don't know why though. I don't really need to do anything right now. I think pretty much everything's taken care of for the time being. Okay. Let's see here. What do you got for us? Ah, what a fortuitous timing. I would ask a favor of you. I spoke again with the Veer regarding the death of Matt, and heard a disturbing rumor as to why the beasts of Virjala ran amok that fateful day. They believe the Kalyana were behind it. Yeah, totally right. Yeah, that's a great system for seals. It's hard to believe such a reclusive tribe would do such a thing, but I would be foolish to doubt the words of Vera. We must be certain, which is why I ask you to seek the truth of the hearts of this matter. Perhaps it is perhaps it is mere coincidence, but the Kalyana have been acting strange of late, leaving their borders to venture into East End. An ill wind blows across the fringes. Please, you must find out why they're up to, or what they're up to. Okay, Poogle, I had this discussion with Crazy Mage yesterday. So, I'm currently level 99 White Mage, and I kind of want your opinion as well, just to kind of hear everybody's thoughts. But I'm currently level 99 White Mage, so I'm almost level 100. Crazy Mage suggested once I hit 100, I swap to a different class, so I don't waste, like, main story quest experience. And that sounds like a good plan, so I'm kind of open to the idea of once I hit level 100, immediately swapping to a different, like, healer. Now, originally I wanted to do Sage, but I kind of wanted to wait until Endwalker to start Sage, out of the fear of, like, maybe the Sage storyline will spoil me for certain, like, story elements. So the alternative is maybe, like, starting Scholar or Astrologian and leveling up that instead right now, but Crazy Mage was saying that Sage probably won't, like, spoil me on any, like, major content, so it's probably worth just, like, swapping to that if I want to do it, as opposed to, like, waiting till Endwalker. I'm curious to hear your opinions, if you have any. Because, yeah, I definitely agree that I think, like, once I hit level 100, I should swap to a different healing class to, like, not waste any main story quest experience. And it's a good idea. I think it's, like, I'm kind of ready to, like, try a different healer and learn some more about healing. It's just trying to figure out, like, do I want to go straight to Sage? Do I want to save that to Endwalker like I initially wanted? Do I want to try something else out? It's not really sure. That's kind of my current thoughts. Okay. Oh, there's those little, like, moss balls again. They're very cute. Okay, what am I doing for this? I'm search for the Kalyana East End. Okay. Well, it seems like we found them. Griffin, Spain. Oh, thank goodness you arrived. Twice now you've saved me from certain doom. After completing my reports in Gridania, I thought it prudent to return and learn more about the history of this region. I was especially interested in this tree they call the Percipient one. Percipient one? It is revered as a source of great spiritual energy. I was told this was a place of beauty before the Gallians arrived, yet an air of gloom hangs over the place now. I plan to investigate the degradation of the area, starting with this tree, when I was assaulted by the Caliana. What brings you here? You suspect I've been driving the beasts of Virjal into a frenzy? Perhaps it's related to the strange behavior of late. At any rate, we should have a look around. There has to be a reason why they came all this way. If the fates are kind, they'll have left us a cue. Oh wow, I don't think I've seen this tree yet. What are these like little... Yeah, what is these things? They look kind of weird. Oh, there's a lookout point there though. Use emote lookouts. Lookout. A gloomy forest occupying the southern expanse of East End, drenched by the waters of Timon Beck and numerous subterranean springs. The air beneath the boughs is laden with moisture, giving rise to a constant veil of light smothering mist. Oops. Do I need to go into the tree? Oh yeah. Wait, no, what's in here? Go search for clues. Oh, there's a clue right there. Strange fumes are emanating from the roots of this tree. Did you find anything? I recognize these markings. This is the container of Black Rose. 12, help us if any more samples here remain. Oh, wasn't Black Rose like the, that toxin? That kind of like chemical weapon that we saw earlier? You don't suppose the Caliana hid this here, do you? What could they possibly want with it? Well, I think we might find out. But yeah, I remember that little quest line with the toxins. Blanco, are you unharmed? Don't look so surprised. Shooting a few arrows isn't that difficult, even for me. But that's not important. I came bearing news from Raz Nun. He went to meet with the Vir to offer them thanks for letting me in after my father's disappearance. It was there he learned an awful truth about the incident that claimed his life. The Caliana used a strange fruit to drive the beasts of Virjala mad. The stampede was meant to drive the M tribes so they could claim our lands as their own. Strange fruit? Of course. The Percipient one. This is only a theory, mind you, but if the contents of that container leaked into the soil, it may have had adverse effects on the plant life here. It would certainly explain the conditions of the tree. Now that the Gallians no longer move freely through these woods, the Caliana likely saw as a chance to harvest the fruit and finish what they started. It's a plan that reeks the people. Oh, it's a plan that reeks of their people, never wanting to soil their own hands. Thanks, you two. We can ensure it won't come to fruition. I'd love nothing more than to avenge my father here and now, but I know it's not what he wants. I'll take her back to the Peering Stone. We'll also know what to do with her. This kind of reminds me of like Yangxia, where we did like two like different kind of side quest lines that ended up kind of like meeting and interacting with each other. I better go and contact Serpent Marshal Brookstone. We need to get men out here and dispose of that container. Thank you again for all your help, Blanco. I hope our next meeting is under better circumstances. I hope so too. I haven't really given that much thought. That just seems kind of like a lot of work that I just am not really like ready for. Just kind of like managing 2 streams, and yeah, it just kind of, I don't know. Maybe someday, like when I kind of have like a bigger channel and I'm feeling more confident, like to kind of like manage 2 different things at once. But for the time being, just kind of like Twitch is easiest for me to kind of keep track of and manage. But you know, like I upload all my VODs to YouTube, and I have like a clips channel that I kind of upload like once every couple of months. Not the best about that, but I'm trying to get more clips out there. But yeah, for now, I think just like Twitch is enough for me. Welcome back, my friends. Tell me, what did you find in East End? My word, so what the Vera told me was true. I never thought it concerned that Kalyana was seclude themselves. They always seem so peaceful. Yet our carelessness nearly brought about an end to the Men tribe. Well, we will not make the mistake again. I will deal with the Kalyana you captured after they tell us all they know. I'm honestly surprised to see Mizatia chose to seek my counsel rather than deal with them himself. There is hope in him yet. Again, we find ourselves in your debt. I foresee great things ahead for the M tribe, and I'm certain you have helped set us on the path to lasting prosperity. Nice. Oh, there's more. Oh, the difficulty of this quest will be synced to your current level. Interesting. Greetings, Plunko. I'm glad to see you looking hale and hearty. We're fortunate that you returned unscathed from the business involving the Percipient One. Thanks to you and Mizatia, the Kalyana have been keeping away from it. Speaking of the Ananta, a messenger from the Vera came by not long ago looking for you. Sarusha has some matters she'd like to discuss with you. Perhaps you could pay her a visit. I certainly can. Let's do it. I certainly can. Brooding Broodmother. Okay, that's quite the name. Quite the name. I need to go like explore the rest of these uncovered areas at some point. Maybe I'll just kind of like do that now actually before I put it off any longer. I wonder what all these are. There's like tree stumps? Oh yeah. Interesting. Oh, that's really neat. I never noticed that. It's kind of like rock formation. See, I love like seeing stuff like this off in the distance. It's so cool to me. It's like, I don't know why. It's kind of like a good sense of like imagination for me. Like a good kind of like trigger for my imagination just to just like think about like, oh, what could this be? Like what could be out there? What like formed that structure, or you know, what's kind of like occupying that region? I do want to go check out what this is too. The Yawn. I don't know if I've been there yet. I can't tell if it's like water or it's some like crater thing. I don't think I've been to this camp yet. Although it looks like the like Alamigan resistance kind of stuff with these cannons. Mapping the realm, the fringes. Oh, wait a minute. This is where Estinian was. Yeah, this is where, like, Estinian was standing out and, like, looking over. Right? When they did a little cutscene? So wait, is this, like, a crater where, like, either Dragon or Omega fell? No, it couldn't be. This looks like it's been here for a long time. Then I wonder why Estinian was over here. Because I'm pretty sure he's looking for Nidhogg's eyes. But I don't know what purpose that, like, this giant thing. It certainly, I mean, it certainly seems like maybe something fell and just, like, kind of funneled through the earth. Okay. Hello, Sarisha. Welcome, Plunko. Allow me to once again express our gratitude for your heroic deeds. Your vanquishing of the Kalyana's vile simulacrum of Sri Lakshmi is worthy of the utmost praise. While I'm reluctant to have to ask for your aid yet again, there's a matter of personal importance I wish to discuss with you. My beloved daughter, Alpa, is a member of the Resistance. Though she is young and unskilled in the ways of war, she labors tirelessly for the freedom of Girban. Now, the Gallians have relinquished their grip on the region. Many Vera who serve in the Resistance will be called back to the Vera. As my daughter, Alpa's presence is required above all else. One day, Alpa will inherit the mantle of Broodmother, and there is much I must teach her. Despite our newfound freedom, many trials await in the days to come for all the peoples of Gerbania. We need not only strong leaders, but also successors to lead us into the future. I have written a letter for Alpa explaining why she must return to Viranilo at once. However, I anticipate that her superiors are against her leaving on such short notice. As a friend of the Resistance, you would be able to persuade them to release her from her service. Will you grant us your cooperation? Sure, I can help. I suppose so. Yeah, no, I'll handle this. No problem. Your selflessness knows no bounds. Please give this letter to Alpha. She is stationed at Rauger's Reach. I pray for a satisfactory outcome. Rauger's Reach. Okay. Have we talked to this Ananta before? Alpa? Have we seen her before, or is she like a new character? Also, I'm a little bit of this like level sync portion, so we can kind of expect a fight at some point. I don't know how to get to this one, because I guess I can't fly here, so there has to be some way to jump up there. I'm just not sure, like, what the jumping puzzle would be. Wait, where does this go? Oh, the fringes, okay. Like, I can't jump up here, right? No. I feel like I need to get, like, well, I don't know, because if I get on top of this, it's not really sure this jump. It's interesting. Oh, she's right there. Yes, I am Alpa. A missive from Mother, you say? Let me see that. She wants me to leave the Resistance and return to Viranila? This is absurd. I'm pleased that she has such high expectations of me, but I still got work to do here at the Resistance. Boy, calm down, will ya? First things first, haven't you got anything to say to the one who brought you the letter? You're right. Where are my manners? I am very grateful to you for delivering the message. You're welcome. Ah, you're Blanco Jr., Bunker of Castellum Bologna, aren't you? Of course, I recognized you straight away. And a pleasure to finally meet you in person. The name's Jolim? And I report to Alpha here, believe it or not. I suppose I could explain that I don't want to go back, seeing as you've traveled all this way. Although I've assumed the title Battle Maid, fighting is exactly my forte. I'm much better at metalworking. Metalworking? Interesting. And since joining the Resistance, I have placed in command of a small group of blacksmiths. While the others were out capturing Bologna, I was here in the Reach crafting armaments. If only I could have been there with them. I am proud of the work we do supporting our soldiers, but I want to be more involved. That's why I've come up with a plan to turn Castellum Bologna into Resistance Fortress, with the newly formed Bologna Great Keepers in charge. Apple went straight to our commanding officers and volunteered for the post of captain. I was certainly surprised to hear they'd agreed to it, but she was only given permission on the grounds that I'd be assigned as her second in command. And she's been nagging me constantly ever since. Anyway, my blacksmiths are made mainly up of Ananta, since we excel at forging weapons and armor. On the other hand, most of our frontline units include both Ananta and Striders. Our superiors were concerned that even though I'm a member of the Resistance, I've spent most of the time among my own kin. Drummond's here to teach me the ways of the other peoples of Garabania. Although officially she's the one leading the unit, I'm here to act as her mentor. She's still got a lot to learn about us Striders, though. The other day she tried to take off my uniform. Are you still going on about that? I thought you were getting ready to shed your skin, so I tried to help you out with your clothes. How many times did I tell you? We don't molt like Ananta, you bumbling ninny. I just had an itchy back, that's all, and I'm quite capable of getting undressed by myself. Let's not get into all that again. So, where were we? Ah, the letter. I will send word to Mother to tell her why I'm not going home. I'm sorry to have involved you in all this. It's alright, you know, you do what's happy for you. Wait, there's one more thing. While you're here, there's something I would like to ask you. Would you be able to meet us at Bologna? Thank you so much. Jolman and I will wait for you at the Castellum. I wonder what they have for me. That's cool, she's like a blacksmith. I didn't realize the Ananta were, you know, good blacksmiths. Maybe that does track though with all the kind of like decorative like jewelry they have. The gold plating. Up here. They like scouting parties. Or I guess this is I guess I'm the Appearing Stones, so it's probably just people in the village hanging out. Where are they? Do I need to like, oh, they're right there. I don't know why I didn't see them. Alpa's camping or champing at the bit or champing at the bit to get started. So don't keep her waiting any longer. You're here. I hope you had a safe journey. As I mentioned earlier, the Resistance wishes to repurpose this place as a new stronghold. The bridge is very important, strategically speaking, and is mainly used by Allied forces going to and from Gridania. But now that the Imperial force has been driven out, we can expect more civilian traffic in the future. That said, if 10 score legionnaires suddenly showed up and demanded their bridge back, we'd be hard-pressed to hold them off with the forces we have stationed here now. Tell me, Plunko, what do other people do at times like this? The Grand Companies recruit cool adventurers like me. In Ishgard, the Temple Knights petition adventurers who undertake levies. Yeah, I like the levy system. That's like good. The Temple Knights petition adventurers to undertake levies. I mean, I guess they're kind of both the same, like, answer. Just using adventurers. What a fantastic idea. Adventurers could cover our lack of enlisted soldiers, at least for the time being. Let's spread the word that the Volodya gatekeepers are offering work. There's not a moment to lose. You're an adventurer. You'll sign up to help, won't you? Oh, nice. I get gate guard duty. I suppose I can lend you my strength. 1,000 blessings upon me. Let's begin by... Ah, someone's coming. Wait, is that who I think it is? Nice, I just got put on gate guard duty. Lovely. Oh, it's her mom. Mother? I read your message, Alpa. You have formed the Volodya gatekeepers and made their captain. That's what I wrote, isn't it? I've got an important assignment and I intend to see it through. Oh, and what is this important assignment of which you speak? I'm responsible for converting the place into a full-fledged resistance fortress. It's vital to the defense of both Girdania and Girbania. Alpa, you possess many virtues, but strength in battle is not among them. Yet you believe you're capable of leading this endeavor? Very well. The entire region stands to benefit from strengthening borders, our village included. But remember, Alpa, you are my heir. You cannot shirk this responsibility forever. You may remain here on one condition. It will soon be time for me to shed my skin. When it is over, I shall return to inspect the stronghold. If your work is found unsatisfactory, nothing you say or do will stop me from taking you back to Vir Nyla. Fine, have it your way. When you see what I have done with the place, you'll regret ever doubting me. I look forward to it. Until we meet again, fare you well. It seems my debt to you continues to grow. Please grant my daughter your counsel. Though she is rash and impulsive, her spirit burns brightly. So, if we succeed, Volodya will provide Vir Nyla with the greatest security. If we fail, the village gets its future successor back. Your mother certainly knows how to negotiate. We won't fail. I'll do everything in my power and more to succeed. If you say so, Captain. Right, what needs doing first? If we're going to hire adventurers, we need to choose the right person for each job. We need to think about payment, too. Got it. I'll tell Shauna, Madhura, and the others to start getting things organized. I knew I could rely on you. There's still a good deal of time before Mother sheds her skin. Let's use it as best we can. Go to the banners, they'll show everyone that the Castem is now under the jurisdiction of the Volodya Gatekeeper. I hope we can count on your help too, Blanco. Of course. We got a little cutscene. I like that kind of like padded coat that Walfell has. That's cool. The Volodya gatekeepers have taken command of Castel and Volodya. Oh, society quest unlocked. Nice. Keeping Alpa out of trouble seems like a daunting task at first. Now that you're here, I can breathe a little more easily. We've got a lot of work to do before Mother sheds her skin. Okay, so here is like the Allied Society hub. Got it. Okay, cool. So I guess the only quest left in the area is the main story quest. Well, I guess all these like little side quests, but all the major stuff is only this left. Yeah, I want to get a look at this like padded armor. I quite like it actually. Pretty good. Like I've never seen a Lothal with like mutton chops before. That's very silly. Dream Staff Exchange. False nails. Oh wow, look at that. It wasn't there like a set of nails like at the gold saucer too you can get. It's very silly. Venture and stuffed Ananta. Oh nice. It's adorable. Oh, it's like a little tabletop like a decoration, like housing decoration. Sweet. There's also a Mend over here we'll go talk to real quick. Alright, back to the Peerless Stones. Or the Peering Stones. I don't know why I call it Peerless Stones. Peering Stones. So, we still have the rest of the peaks. Like, it's a whole other half of this zone. And then pretty much all of the locks. It's kind of crazy. There's still like a lot of area left. And what like level is my main story quest right now? Where am I at? Should be like 67, right? Oh, 68, okay. Interesting. I'm gonna take like a quick little break, just take a couple minutes. So give me 1 second, I'll be right back, and then we'll go back to the main story quest. Yeah, just 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Okay. What you got for us, off gnome? I trust you are well and refreshed, yes? Then let us return to the front. The greater part of the Alliance force should have advanced to the peaks by now, but I expect we will pass many of our comrades in the road east. There is a checkpoint along the way, as I recall, but we will need only to identify ourselves to the soldiers in order to pass. Alright. Sounds good to me. I wonder if that like little camp that I flew over was the checkpoint. Oh, no, I guess not. I don't really remember. I kind of remember some stuff from this zone. Like, I remember this ziggurat. And like this little town, maybe? Yeah, Ala Dana, I think. Silence! A pleasure to have you with us again. We'll be happy to hear we've taken Alagiri, and have already begun fortifying it as our new base of operations in the peaks. Give us a shout to the lads as you pass, eh? Sounds good.
I remember how they laughed. Alliance and Resistance soldiers, eager for battle, trading jokes as we marched east towards the peaks. Beyond this last line of defenses lay the locks and the city. Breaching it would be no small feat. But we beat the Imperials back, just like that. And we liberated a village, the first of many.
Wow, this is like a neat little town. See, I love those like little walking cutscenes. I remember during Heaven's Sword and Realmly Born, I always get kind of like frustrated that, you know, the Scions would tell me to like go somewhere with them, but then they would like walk off and disappear, and I would like have to go walk off on my own to go to that location. So it's like nice having little just like travel cutscenes, even if it's just like short little stuff. It's just, I don't know, like it's nice to kind of actually like travel with the Scions and like kind of teleport to locations as opposed to them just like wandering off and you have to like chase after them. It's very nice. Like the little like small cutscenes like that really make a difference. At least for me, they do. My village, the one we visited with Mifrid, is far to the north. There's no easy way to get to it from here, though. Oh, we can see like the lower portion of the zone, like down that way. Looks like there's probably an Ether Current quest right there too. The Imperials sure do love their towers, don't they? Oh my god. Yeah, like all of these off in the distance. It's like barely see them through the fog and clouds. Through the pass and onward to the southeast, was it? As you can see, this part of the peaks is much higher than the northern reaches, hence why the Imperials built Specula Imperatoris where they did. See those three towers to the east? That's her. Sits right on the edge of the cliff, so attacking them from the north is a fool's errand. From the south, on the other hand, she's no different from any other Imperial installation. You can see now why Volodya was so important, eh? Right then, come along. They're waiting for us at Alagiri. Yeah, it's like they just walk off and I have to go and walk through my own. But I guess like if they want the player to actually like, you know, explore the zone, then like this is kind of the only way to do it. But like a nice balance of both is what I'm trying to go for, I think. I do see that ether current, so I'm gonna go figure out how to get to that. Do I need to like jump down this way? Really not, right? I think this is something separate. What's down? Oh, there's like a little portion of land down there. Okay, yeah, these aren't. Yeah, there's no way these are connected. Okay. Pantera. Looks like a tiger, kind of. I don't know. I mean, it looks like a lot of different things kind of all mushed together. These things are crazy looking. Like giant bugs. Like a seahorse head a little bit. That's very terrifying. The more I look at that, the more I'm kind of scared of them. Ah, there we are. Sweet. Okay, now we can head to Alagiri. What are these things? A mud sud. Okay. Hello there. I don't even know what to say right now. This tiny little like demon head and then just massive like muscle body. And these like short little legs. Yeah, that's horrendous. I hate that. That's terrifying. Oh, that's kind of crazy, like seeing this structure off in the distance. This doesn't look like Garlean, though. Or I guess maybe it is. I don't know. Looks almost like a cult-like. Like this would be some sort of like necromancer's, you know, dungeon. There's like weird like kind of effects on it too. Like lighting effects. It also kind of looks like a ship a little bit. Like here's the front of the ship. Here's the back of it. It's interesting. And then, but then it's like chained right there. Huh. Weird. Probably go there at some point. Oh, the sleeping chocobos. That's adorable. Look at them. Okay, let's look around and then we'll also grab this ether current. That person's name is Diggin. Okay. Oh, there's also Farty Bee over there. Nice. Where are the vendors? Wicked Ambush. I like how first thing I do now is always like go talk to the vendors and look at any cool gear. Oh, this is some new outfits. Let's check all this out. That's neat. I like that. Has like a hood. Like a turban. Gazelskin's coat of fending. That's like, I kind of like that. It's like a little basic, but it's like pretty good for Lawful gear. I like that as well, kind of showing some more like skin. That's really good. I kind of like, I don't know, it's weird. I kind of like these and I kind of don't like them. Like they're very unique. Oops. Just kind of see everything together. I do like how much like skin is visible, like the cut off sleeves. That's like a nice part of it. The tattered like ends of the coat, the back, like the little kind of metal bits all over. These like vials of what are these, like something, some sort of container? Looks like a vial of blood almost. Yeah, I kind of like this actually. That kind of more tattered, like scrappy warrior kind of vibe. What about weapons real quick? That's cool. I feel like I've seen this weapon before, like this style. That doesn't seem new to me. Okay, what about types of magic gear? I see some hoods, which I don't really like these hoods that much. Not like a big fan of that. Okay, I feel like I've seen this gear before, actually. I feel like I even have this piece. Oh, you know what? I think somebody crafted me like this gear before. And this is like what I had for like level 60 gear. Because it looks very familiar. Yeah, I don't think there's anything I really want though. It's all just kind of meh. What about items though? Just more fish bait, salt greens. Nothing really too crazy to get right now. Okay, do I want to go in back and finish this little side quest or continue with the main story quest? I feel like I've been kind of putting the main story quest off, but I do want to like I always like finishing one or more of your client settings files, which includes your hotbar settings, failed to save. I'm just gonna ignore that. I do always like finishing side content before doing like main content. So we'll kind of like finish up all these stuff first. I don't see yourself as a villager savior, do you? If you truly mean what you say, I have a mind to introduce you to someone. His name is Sayer. Used to be one of the quarry's finest workers, he did. He keeps fighting the good fight to restore Alagana to its former glory. But I do worry about the toll it must be taking on a man of his years. Have a chat with him if you're interested in helping. Okay, sounds good. Cynical villager. Sayer. Thank you for coming. I'm still waiting on a few more of the villagers to arrive. The old bugger's treating us to another one of the speeches, I see. How long do you plan on continuing to live in abject squalor? I asked you. It's high time we brought back the quarry that once made me proud to hail from Alagana. Some of you may be too young to remember, but the quarry used to mean everything to this village. Bloody hells, when is this old codger going to stop harping on us about the good old days? Time you opened your eyes, you daft bugger. Time's long since passed since we could sell the stone from here for a decent amount of gil. It's about time you face the facts. There's no coin to be had, sweating away your life in some bloody quarry. I'm better servant going out and hunting for my own food. Just hear me out. If you give up the quarry, then you'll be giving up on the village itself. Even the hardest of rocks will break if you keep chiseling away at it. Life's the same. Grandfather, that's enough. I can tell you now that no one here would claim to be happy with their lot, but there's nothing that can be done. You remonstrating with everyone is hardly going to do any good. Sweet love, well, what do you bloody expect with that attitude? No one's going to work to improve things when even my own granddaughter has next to no motivation. There's a reason why you don't see much quarrying going on anymore. There's no demand for it. We can't get by just fine with the stones we gathered in the past and those we salvaged from ruined buildings. Prosperity doesn't lie in wait for us to quarry, only monsters. It's about time you realize that we're lucky just to be alive these days. Come on, Grandpa, let's go home. Why am I thinking of like the, I'm sick and tired of this, Grandpa. Well, that's too damn bad. Blast, the girl understands nothing. Of course everything's gonna seem pointless if you're only sleepwalking through life. And who in the hells are you anyway? I ain't doing this for your amusement. I'm here to help. Let's get this quarry up and running. It sounds like fun. I am indeed the sayer you speak of. Ragnfrid sent you on my way, did you say? Wonka, was it? So you're the lad we have to thank for saving Warkrata. I can tell you've more fire in your belly than this entire village. Perhaps you'll be able to see that I'm not as crazy as these buggers think me. Alagon owes everything to the quarry. The stones we extracted here are solid and pleasing on the eye to boot. That is from Holes, like an old, like early 2000s movie, based on a book. We've even supplied the stone used to build the palace. Ah, those were the days. It was the Imperial invasion that changed everything. Those bastards thought stone structures barbaric, favoring their cold, tasteless metallic buildings instead. They say they look civilized. Don't make me laugh. The final blow to our way of life came from Garlemald, beginning recruiting our youth for their own army. We lost just as many of the rebels caused. With no one left to tend to the quarry, it slowly fell into ruin and is now overrun with beasts. Yeah, I feel like this is a very popular movie when I was a kid. I think a lot of people watched it and kind of had like a cult following around it. I haven't seen it in like years and years. So I don't really remember that too much, but I just remember like the meme, that little clip, circulates the internet quite often. It's very funny to say. The few of us that remain have been left to eke out a living using any means we can. I swear on Ralger's very name, if we could just take back the sleeping stones, this whole village would brim with vitality again. Oh, so there's the peering stones and the sleeping stones. Okay, interesting. And also the rising stones and the waking stones. From Talladega Nights? I'm pretty sure it's from Holes. Yeah, I think it's from Holes. That does sound like a Talladega Nights or like some Will Ferrell movie quote. But yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's from. Yeah, from Holes. It's just like verifying. It definitely is. Yeah. I don't know. Sometimes I can guess myself. I'm like, I know this is true, but sometimes I'm like, wait a minute. Am I sure that it's right? I know this is a lot to ask of a complete stranger, but it's not as I'm spoiled for choices right now. Would you be able to rid the quarry of those damn monsters and bring me back 2 Earlith Stonestones? I'll forever be in your debts. Sure, that sounds relatively simple. Oh, there's like a waterfall right here. That's neat. I go through the waterfall? Wait, hold on. I think probably not. we're gonna try it. It's gotta be secrets. I feel like if you're gonna place a waterfall down, you have to have like some hidden cave to find it. Like you just have to, right? That's like the fantasy. No. Oh, there's nothing. Dang it. That's like fantasy 101, is you have to have like a secret behind the waterfall. I guess if I could fly, I could go over it, but I think I need to go around. Or how do I go around, actually? Because this is like a dead end right there. Yeah, I can't go that way. Well, I guess we're doing some exploring then. Oh no. Oh no. By an old one? I've never played D&D, so I don't know what that is, but that sounds terrifying. That sounds like some eldritch monster. But yeah, like if you're gonna put in a waterfall, like you have to have something behind it. You have to have like some sort of cave. So one shot doesn't really matter. I gotcha. What is this here? A little platform. Oh, like a, yeah, like a Cthulhu like eldritch thing. I feel like old one is like a very like eldritch, like old gods, old one. It's a very, you know, Cthulhu-esque like eldritch term. I love like eldritch themed, just like video games or kind of like media. I wish there was more like good, like eldritch games, but I think they're kind of like few and far between. Oh, great old ones? Yeah, it sounds very fitting too. I always love like the kind of cult aspect of like eldritch, you know, themes. That's always like a nice like little part. Like some you know, creepy cult like trying to raise a god. I think I've maybe like watched a playthrough of Call of Cthulhu like a long time ago. It's like an older game, right? I remember. I might have gotten confused with another game though. Call of... Yeah, I'm trying to remember. Oh, it's a tabletop game. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've seen this. I've seen this. Yeah. I do have like a... I do have like a very crazy... Wait, hold on. This is kind of like the coolest board game I have. One second. Oh, yeah, it's more floating block. This thing is crazy. I do have this. Hold on. Oh my god, it's so heavy. Yeah, this is a big game. Oh. This way? It has like these giant like, oh yeah, like these giant figurines. So there's like Cthulhu. And it's like a Risk style board game, but it's very hard to play. You can probably tell by the size. Yeah, it's a big board game. It's mainly just from all of like the pieces. So you have like, you know, dozens of figurines for your like Eldritch faction. It's cool. It's a fun game. But yeah, I like tucked away on my like little board game storage. Definitely like the biggest board game I have. Okay, where are the sleeping stones? Oh, this is the thing we need to fight. Oh, gotcha. Arkham something? Like Batman Arkham? Or like a different Arkham? You think you played it wrong? Yeah, it can be very daunting. Oh, it's like a different thing? Gotcha. There are some board games where, yeah, it can be very like daunting to try and learn. Especially like if you're playing with other people and like you're trying to explain the game, like everybody's trying to figure things out, and it's a whole ordeal. Can I like go this way? There's like a little like pathway leading this way. It's whatever town. Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. I'm trying to remember the name of it though. You're like, yeah, I think I kind of know what you're referring to. A shrine for honoring the departed, backed by a waterfall whose constant roaring hides one's tears. Under Imperial rule, however, religious sites were outlawed, and for a long time people could not hold even the simplest services to remember their loved ones. Oh, it's like kind of like a memorial site. I guess I can just teleport back over there and finish this up. Nice to see you returned. It'd be even nicer if you happened to be the possession of certain stones. I do. There you are. Yes, this is exactly what I was after. Let's waste no time in showing them to the others. It's been far too long since the last ray of hope shone to the villagers' miserable lives. Oh God. That was fun. I feel like I really should continue the storyline. Like, I kind of don't like just stopping there's like the story once I get Ether Current, but I got more important stuff to do, you know. The game is called Arkham Horror. Oh, interesting. Arkham Horror. Oh, I like that little box art. That's neat. That's neat. Kind of like a card. Cards. Oh, it's a role-playing game. Oh, yeah, fiction. Okay, so Arkham is the name of the town. Got it. That makes more sense now. Yeah, it refers to Lovecraft's fictional town of Arkham, Massachusetts, which mentioned in many mythos stories. I see what you're saying now. Yeah. Neat. Wait, what happened? Do I have any other board games? Yeah, I have a whole bunch of board games. I love board games so much. Also, hello Meepus Moopus. How's it going? Good to see you. Okay, let's see here. The third map of Endwalker. Oh, nice. I hope you're enjoying it. Hope you're having a good time. Here we are, the new base of operations for the Alliance and the Resistance. Oh, it's Raubon. Ah, so there you are. Greetings, General. I see you've been quite busy in our absence. Less than you may imagine. The Imperials fled at our coming, and we took the village without a fight. Your timing is impeccable. We were about to discuss our strategies to seize Specula Imperatoris. Though we are fresh from the road, we should be glad to attend. Good. Take a moment to gather yourselves and join us when you are ready. Rather cowardly of them, and characteristically so. I don't know why the Imperials would abandon Aguirre without a fight, but I'm glad they did. So that's why the village was unarmed. Well, you heard the Flame General. Looks like we got a meeting to attend. You can go from a EU data center to like a US data center, right? Like you're not locked to, like the game isn't region locked, right? You can hop to different like regional data centers. It would be kind of crazy if it was locked. Oh look, Conrad. Enjoying your time in Monago and Akin. Aye, that's what I want to hear. Too many soldiers forget the importance of time away from all of this. Is there anything else to explore while I'm here? No, I guess we'll just talk to Raubon. You can't even see, you can like barely see his head. Look at like his little eyes like peeking out over the table. Pippin, buddy, will nobody give you like a stepping stool or like something to like sit on or stand on? Look at him. He's like totally hidden behind the pieces. Oh, poor Pippin. Look at buddy. You can't see anything. Can't even like read the map. Might as well just let him stand on the table at this point. That everyone, then let us begin. Alighieri is ours, and for mercy we took it without losing a single man. We dare not grow complicit. Specula and Imperatoris will not be so easily won. If I may, General, should we not pause to consider the Imperials' motivations? For Xenos to surrender a fortified settlement of strategic importance without so much as firing a shot is inexplainable. We searched the village and found no traps or other signs of sabotage. Vicious though it may be, I will not refuse the gift from our enemy. The path to Alamigo is through the east, through Specula Imperatoris and Castrum Abana. It bears repeating, however, that the latter is home to a massive cannon, unparalleled range and destructive power. Which means that we will need to strike Specula Imperatoris quickly both to limit their ability to locate our forces in the field, and to utilize the installations as a shield against attacks, as they would doubtless not risk damaging the towers. I see. Then we have no choice but to accept what we have been given. Ah, that's the way of it. I have no doubt that Xenos has got something planned, but we'll just have to deal with it when the time comes. To the salt planet. The main host will commence a direct assault on Specula Imperatoris. During this time, I would hold the Scions in reserve at Alighieri to deal with any Imperial forces that may be dispatched in response. Understood. Wait a minute. We should be fine with you and the Resistance. I understand you don't want to rely on us too much on Plunko after what he's been through, but at least let the rest of us do our part. Yeah, if she wants to fight, I say let her fight. There's no holding these back. We gotta like motivate her. I'm not gonna like be her parent. We can go and fight. That's why she's here. Thanks. I knew you would understand. I'm happy we best if I accompanied you. At least they can stay with Plumco. Oh, go on if you must. The two of us can take care of ourselves. You would think that Alphina would stay with me and Alize, who seems like she's been enjoying fighting, or like fighting more often, would go with Lise. You have your orders. Dismissed. Like, I feel like Alphino is the more talkative one, and then Alize is the more, you know, common one. Oh, there's no travel between NA and EU servers? That's crazy. Oh, that's really unfortunate. It's like we couldn't do like a dungeon together or do a raid. Oh man, that really sucks. I'm sad to hear. I don't. Yeah. Oh, that's right. He was doing. Oh, they're like. I don't like. Are these? Oh my god! I don't like any of this right now. I don't like any of this. I wonder if they're like researching the echo, because Kral has like the echo.
Oh, my head.
Oh wait, so okay, wait, so both NA and EU can travel to Oceania server, so people could meet up there. Oh, okay, that's interesting then. So there's like a middle ground. Wait, we can't travel to the Australian servers. Is Australia not Oceania server? I assume that Australia would be. It is, yeah. Wait, and you're saying that we can't? Like, we can't go to Oceania? Oh, wait, no, you're saying, oh, yeah, can't we travel? Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. I just misread what you're saying. No, yeah, you guys are totally right. Yeah, we can go to, like, Oceania server and to meet up there. Sorry, I just misread what you said. Yeah, that is very interesting. I wonder why. Yeah, I wonder why. Okay, so I'm assuming they like experimented on her and kind of gave her some like powers or augmentations
So,
or something.
She lives. Impressive. Or merely lucky, though that too may prove a useful trait.
My lord, what have you done to me?
Yeah, what did they do to you?
Though we Guardians are intellectually and physiologically superior in almost all respects, we lack the hereditary traits required for the reliable manipulation of ether, hence our unique inability to wield magics.
Right, and that's why they have like Magitech to kind
This
of
deficiency,
make up for
want of a
that
better
deficiency.
word, saw us subjected to decades of oppression by the lesser races, and we were eventually driven to seek shelter in the cold northern reaches of Ilsabard. Fortunately, said region was replete with vast deposits of ceruleum, which proved instrumental in the development of Magitech, a revolutionary technology conceived to compensate for our disadvantage. It was with Magitech that we grew strong, that our nation became an empire. Yet, ultimately, this was an extrinsic solution to an intrinsic problem. What I wanted was not a crude device to be used in lieu of magic.
So I wonder if they're like trying to find ways and like doing experiments to get themselves to be able to use magic. Yeah, I saw the videos that you linked in the Discord. Yeah, I gotta check this out at some point. I feel like that would be really good to kind of get like a better understanding of like the foundation of Final Fantasy XIV lore, and kind of like recap, you know, before Realm Reborn and like what happened during Realm Reborn, and make sure I kind of understand like a little bit more of like the history that is important to know. I gotta watch this at some point. Surprised that I haven't yet. I've just been like super wary of like anything Final Fantasy, so I'm always like cautious, but I imagine like there's probably no spoilers in those videos. I know he'll probably do a good job.
Through modification of the Garlean genome, I argued that it might be possible to enhance a subject's ability to manipulate ether, effectively empowering them to wield magics. Alas, my theories were met with consternation in the Imperial Court.
Yeah, so that's what he's trying to
Lord
achieve.
Xenos, with commendable foresight,
Up to Heaven's
and
Word?
wisdom,
Okay.
deigned to support my research.
You gave me this treatment, but I'm not Garlean.
Alamegan, through and through. What you have been granted is far greater than mere magic. Before that lesser light, it is as a second sun.
I am informed that Alagiri was recently occupied by the Resistance, and that an attack on Specular Imperatoris is considered imminent. This could provide an ideal opportunity to test her performance in the field.
Your skulls, was it? They have joined the garrison at the Watchtower?
Yes, my lord. By your leave, I would rendezvous with them and lead a counterattack against the insurgents.
No. Even were you to leave now, you would not arrive in time. There is another duty I would entrust to you.
I'm a little, like, understand, Craig.
Found you.
I'm a little, like, confused on what they did to her. So they, like, gave her an augmentation that allows people to use, like, magic? Yeah, I was a little confused. Hopefully we'll kind of, like, further flesh out what happened to her. So full of fire and eager, weren't they? Well, I wouldn't worry too much. They're strong when they have each other. At least he spared me the trouble of having to speak up. I wasn't about to let Lise go alone. Oh yeah, there's the... We have a fair bit of ground to cover, so we should split up. If you come across any Imperial soldiers, you know what to do. Oh, and so you know, I sent word to Arnval's squadron. They are already searching for other nearby areas, so we have allies in the event we encounter anything beyond our needs. Nice. Patrol White Rock for Imperial forces. And do. But yeah, I wonder if, like, one of the reasons why they took Kryl is to kind of experiment on her. One, because she has the Echo, and then two, maybe because she just can use magic, so they want, like, some sort of magic using test subject. What is this thing? Hold on, I want to get a better look at this. What is this little, like, flying contraption? I love it. It's so good. There's more of these like bug things. I remember them from a long time ago now. MSQ. Yeah, it's like little flying contraptions, so cool. They haven't really stepping up like the Garlean technology. A lot of cool like Magitech armor and different machinery. Oh yeah, that'd be cool. That'd make a good mount. Give me a moment, Funko. Say that again if you would? No, maintain your distance for now. Understood. Give me apprised of any developments. But that was our involved. The pair that was spying on us in the fringes has followed us here. What about you, Plunko? Any trouble? I thought they gotta have like a bunch of Magitech, you know, mounts. So I could see that becoming one. And there I was thinking we might be due just for some peace and quiet. Glad to hear you dealt with them. I hope the assault on Specula and Paratorus is going well. Yeah, it's kind of where we're just like sitting back and letting them fight. I hope everything's okay. Sounds like it's kicking off though. Carbon is so cool. Hey, Pippin's there too.
Whoa, you've improved, man.
Come now, father. You lured the fool onto my blade, and do not try to deny
I
it.
still can't get over that he calls him father. I know the relationship, but it's just so silly to me.
Our work here is all but done. What of Conrad and his men?
They are for the main tower. The skulls have offered fierce resistance thus far, but Conrad seems to believe he can convince them to lay down their arms.
Then we will
Who's from
tend to the
Anonymous?
stragglers down
Oh, you're
below.
right.
With me.
Yeah, we got was both Raubon and Pippin, who's like what other named characters back with Anonymous. Yeah, because I certainly don't trust the Syndicate to be around Nanamo. You definitely need somebody with her.
Report.
I really hope that Bordola would have like a change of heart and turn back over to our side. Like we can like convince her to join us or something. But it seems like she might be irredeemable.
Ready to depart. They await your orders, Commander.
Stand down.
Commander?
Tell them to stand down.
Commander, if I may, our people, your people are still in there. They will be slaughtered.
You think I don't know that? I want nothing more than to help them. To lead the bloody challenge, but I have my orders. Lord Xenos said no reinforcements. He would have us use the main cannon to destroy the installation.
What? Killed our own soldiers? You must be mistaken.
Mayhap you'd like to ask Lord Xenos yourself. I thought not. Initiate the firing sequence. Wars are won on the backs of the dead. Theirs and ours. There is no truth but this. We must remain firm and resolute and always, always do our duty. Give
Yeah,
the
I think she is irredeemable. I think she's just gonna be a bad guy.
Initiate firing sequence.
Aye, aye. Initiating firing sequence. Release safety locks. Deploy main cannon.
It's getting like Death Star vibes a little bit.
Alfred, Rudolph, Ellen. For us, for our people, for our future.
I need you to confirm the target, Commander.
Specula Imperatoris, main tower. Fire when ready.
Okay, that was interesting. Oh, this is like a ship over there. It looks very much like a ship now, like a Viking ship.
What in the seven hells?
Okay, so this is where Pippin and
Long-range
Raubon.
artillery.
Those treacherous bastards. Their people were still fighting. Full retreat! Now! Relay the orders!
Understood. All forces retreat! I repeat, all forces retreat!
Yeah, I think it's time to hurry. God. So wait, where was Conrad? And where is Lisa and Alphino? Ooh, by the 12. Did you see that? The main tower just collapsed. You heard it too, didn't you? It must have been the cannon at Castrum Albania. But that was an Imperial installation, and their troops were still... Damn it, no one's responding. I don't know if the shell is being jammed, or... We have to go right now. They need our help. Yeah, I hope, like Alphino and Lisa are okay. The fear in Alize's eyes is unlike anything you have seen ever before. Or ever seen before. This way, there's no time to lose. It's worse than it looks. He probably wasn't even so together. The gate. This is our way inside. We need to find my brother right now. Oh my god, I'm getting like more and more worried now. The locks on the massive gate appear to have been disabled. You need only prise them open to pass through. Ooh, I'm kind of worried. Yeah, I don't see Alphino or Elise. Or Conrad either. I'm glad you're here, Blanco. A citizen obvious. The Imperials fired on us. On Specula Imperatoris. Didn't think they had it in them. To kill their own men just to kill us. Stand them all. Where is my brother? Tell me where he is. I want to see him now. He was in the tower when it was struck. It needs not to mean anything. Our forces are still evacuating and many remain unaccounted for. Alize, listen. There are soldiers wounded and dying all around us. Soldiers with families just like you and me. They need our help. Do you understand? He's right. I'll take the north, you take the east. God. I mean, I'm assuming things will be okay, but like, I don't know. This is just like a very... Thank you. I think I can manage on my own. For a moment there, I thought I was bound for Thal's Great Hall. What was the Imperials thinking? Trying to get like a good look of the rest of these like structures. Okay, there's a tower that fell. There's like that ship that I keep on seeing off in the distance. Just give me a moment to let the world stop spinning, would you? Well, the gear's not far. I'll make it. I'll make it. Continue searching for wounded soldiers. Okay. Oh, everything hurts. I think I was struck by debris from the tower. Wait, I know you. Plunko Jr., Ward of House Fortoms. Do I know this person? Oh, we fought together in the Steps of Faith. You saved my life back then, and now... I can walk. Thank you. 1,000 times, thank you. Conrad, can you hear me? Now go put him down over here. Wait, was that over Link Pearl, or did I hear them like yelling? Okay. Alright, so Alphino and Monago and Lisa are okay, but yeah, Conrad is not looking too good. That's the second person from Ralgar's Reach that... I mean, we don't know if he's dead yet. I probably shouldn't jump to conclusions, but... Oh, Uncle, full glad I'm to see you. Wait, where's my sister? Okay, she's fine. Yeah, don't worry about her. She's fine. And you're fine too. Almighty Ralgar, oh noble Azima, I beg of you, do not take him from us. Yeah, so were they all in the tower when it got hit?
Conrad! Conrad, speak to me!
It was all so sudden. Conrad had just convinced the last few skulls to surrender when we heard the bang and everything started to shake. We carried the survivors to safety, but Conrad's... We have done what we can for him. All that remains is to pray.
Is this like the second time he's been wounded too, Conrad? Wasn't he wounded during the attack on Ralgar's Reach?
Is that you, Lise? I can't see a damn thing. Well, that's that then. Time's up.
What are you talking about? You'll be on your feet before you know it.
It's all right, Lise. I've lived long enough. But listen, I want you to lead the resistance in my stead.
Oh yeah, he's kind of done.
Don't say another word. You'll recover. We'll recover. We'll bring freedom to Alamigo together. We're not going to stop here.
No, no, you won't. Everything we've built, everyone we've brought together, I know you'll show them the way. You've got it in you, Lise. Not because you're Curtis's daughter or Ida's sister, but because you're you. Because you're you.
Conrad.
Lead them to victory. To freedom.
I will, Conrad. I will. I promise.
Oh man. I don't like bittersweet victories. Well, I guess it wasn't really that bittersweet, it was more just kind of sad.
Next round, double the charge.
Oh, they're still... Wait, are they still gonna fire upon the tower? Estinian? Spiky boy? That looks like Estinian to me.
Nidhogg, we are needed.
I'm sorry, what now? Come Nidhogg, we are needed? Estinian, what are you?
That's the cerulean pipeline.
Estinian, what are you doing, buddy?
Impossible! How can one man... Shoot the bastard! Shoot him!
My lance has slain far greater beasts. You're welcome, boy.
Notify all units! I want that intruder found!
So did he find the eyes? Is he like back with like Nidhogg? Maybe just he learned how to control Nidhogg's power?
The savages are coming!
That was very interesting. Okay, so he definitely found what he was looking for. But why would he mention Nidhogg? Unless he had the eyes. I promise. Well, I'm glad he was there. He definitely probably just saved all of our lives. We could have killed them. We could have walked away. But instead we tried to convince them to lay down their arms. We tried to seek a peaceful resolution. We showed them mercy and this was their response. Fire and blood. This was their answer. Those crimes cannot go unpunished. They must not. Watch as my witness. There will be a reckoning. Forgive me. Now is not the time for vows of vengeance. We must remain calm and rational and in control. The Imperials have demonstrated a willingness to fire on their own. So long as we remain here, we are in danger. We three will seek to Commander Kemp's body. Find my sister and return to Alakiri. Yeah, let's go tell Alize that Alphinaud's alright before she freaks out. There, that should suffice for now. Go on and join the others. Tell me you found Alphinaud. Tell me he's alright. Yes, he is. Don't worry, Alize. Don't worry. Oh, thank the 12. I don't know what I would have done. Though saying that, what will the Resistance do without Commander Ken? Sorry, not here, not now. We should return to Alagiri. Keep an eye out for any wounded who need our help along the way. Yeah, I'm Estinian, what are you up to? You're still in my mind. Estinian, what did you do? What did you do? I mean, he seemed good, like he seemed sound of mind. He didn't seem like he was being controlled by anything or, you know, typical crazed Estinian. He seemed like, you know, healthy, but I don't know, what is he up to? What's the Wounded Imperial? Wasn't long ago I was trying to kill you and yours. I expected you were about to slit my throat. To hell's with this. I should be back home in Isilbad, instead of taking fire from my so-called comrades. Yeah, wouldn't that not be like so demoralizing to be a troop and then like find out that like your own, you know, comrades in arms just like fired upon like, you know, your other like comrades? Like, I don't know, I feel like it'd be so demoralizing. Thanks, friend. The tourniquet came loose and I was having trouble getting it back on. I should be fine the rest of the way. Oh, bless you, kind. Wait, is that you, Plumko? Didn't recognize you at first. I'm feeling a bit dizzy. Must have lost a lot of blood. I can keep going. I can keep going. God, here, take a regen. Oh no, I can't give him regen. Oh man, poor. I lost a lot of blood. Yeah, I can imagine. Oh, you know, you're right. You're right. I just like, I didn't even help him. I just taunted him. I just like, hey loser, guess what I can do? Watch this. I can never die. Oh god. He's like, don't worry. I've just lost a lot of blood. I'm just like on death's doorstep, and I gotta go like limp back to the town. And then I just like hop on my dragon after healing myself and just like ride away while he limps and stumbles back to the village. I just like heal myself and then just like hop on my dragon and fly away. Oh my god, that must feel terrible. Oh man. Oh, Plunko. We've given over Commander Kemp's remains for safekeeping. Later, I have no idea when. Rites must need be performed. For now, however, we must carry on. We must press forward. We must not give in to despair. How you feeling now, Zen? I did what I could for those I found along the way, but some were beyond help. I knew we'd lose people doing this, but him? I was sure the old bear would outlast us all. It's up to all of us to carry on instead. It's up to me. You have us to help though, Isaac. It's not all on you. Oh man, gunblades are so cool. Like, I mean, is there anything more cool than a sword with a gun on it? Like, come on, look at this thing. It's so just, it's great. It's great. I kind of want to be a gunbreaker. just for the gun swords. Just the gun swords. For the living and the dead. All Alliance and Resistance units have now withdrawn from Specula Imperatoris. It is time we spoke with General Alton. Yeah, it is kind of crazy seeing like General Alden and Pippin, you know, this far east from, you know, like kind of the rest of Eorzea and Thanaland and all that. I didn't think you'd kind of like spearhead the assault for this much. I thought it would kind of rely on, you know, the Scions and whatever like Alamigan representatives we come across. These deaths weigh heavy on our soul, on my soul. Oops. How about that? He was a wise leader. He was a patriot. Above all else, he was a good man who will be sorely missed. One of many lost this day. I asked for a moment's silence to pray for the souls of the departed. We have suffered a grievous defeat. We cannot and will not renounce this cause. The die has been cast. Hold tight this grief, this anger, and let it drive you forward. Let it be your strength and shield when next you face the enemy. Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah, he is Alamigan, so it definitely makes sense that he would kind of like, you know, play a major role in its liberation. So I'm glad that he's kind of fulfilling that role and not just like, you know, kind of relegated back to, you know, Ul'dah and kind of that side of things. It will carry us far, General. Of that I have no doubt. And we take another step towards Alamigo, however, we must first address the question of how to deal with Castrum Abion's cannon. Oh, I guess we don't know that it was just destroyed? Yeah, I mean, how would we know? If the Imperials are willing to employ the weapon without thought of their own soldiers' safety, we may struggle to approach them. A frontal assault is out of the question. We could lose countless men before we even reach the walls. Would we? Recall that the Imperials could have obliterated our forces had they kept firing, but neglected to do so. They had no strategic reason to cease fire, which begs the question, why did they enter Astinian? You suspect that they were unable to fire the cannon again? Mayhap due to a malfunction? Or one of their officers found his conscience after the first barrage? Or a heretofore unknown resistance faction chose that moment to disable it? There are many possibilities, but the fact remains that they had stopped when logic dictated they continue. Then I'll just have to go and see for myself if the cannon's still operational. Are you mad? Conrad put you in charge of the resistance. We can't risk losing another commander so soon. I know how you feel, Nako. I do, but I need you to understand. It wasn't long after Papalymo and I arrived at Ralgar's Reach that Conrad's first asked me to join the resistance, and then he kept on asking. Oh, well, it really sucks that Lise has lost. Yeah, I didn't realize that she lost Papalymo and Conrad. That's like a lot of people so soon. It's really unfortunate. Every time I said no, I told myself it was because of the Scions. But even then, I knew deep down that it was an excuse. I was still afraid of following my heart, because I couldn't be sure if it was for me or for Yida. But then I met someone on the other side of the world who had struggled with the same worries, and as we traveled and fought together, I saw him grow and become a leader his people needed him to be. Oh, Lord Hien. Now it's my turn to do the same. There's a lot of us left, and the ones that are may still be, many are still wounded. We have to make do with what we've got, and I'm the best qualified. It's as simple as that. But don't worry, Nago, I'll come back, I promise. Can I go with you at least, and like help? While I acknowledge Commander Heck's right to carry out this mission, I see no reason why she should do so alone. Punko, would you go with her? I'd be more than glad to. Ooh, what I want to say. Would have done it even if you hadn't asked, sir. I suppose someone's got to keep her out of harm's way. I kind of like this one. This is very cheeky. Like, yeah, I'll make sure she's safe. But also, like, this one's good. Like, I mean, I would have done it regardless if anybody asked. Yeah, this is very cheeky. I like this. Hopefully Lise takes it in, like, a friendly way. Then it's settled. We will wait your return. I'm just, like, standing on the table. Sorry, guys. Oh, God. When did Lise become a leader of the Resistance? That is... I suppose we have Hien to thank for this, too. I understand Monago's concern. If they were to lose another leader so soon after losing Conrad, the Resistance might never recover. I think Lise will be fine. Conrad confided in me that he was considering naming her as his successor, so it didn't come as a complete shock. I mean, I was so surprised, but I've never once doubted his judgment. None of us have. If he thought Lise was the best choice, then she is. Oh yeah, I just had like a thought. Did anybody from... I guess we probably have, but like, what about... what was it? Like, yeah, Little Alamigo. What about the leader from over there? I wonder why he didn't, like, come over here, or... I wonder why there's not more people from Little Alamigo kind of participating in the fight. I guess maybe because they already kind of have, like, a home over there, it's hard for them to believe that. Sorry to drag you into this, Punko. It may not be the decision Comrade would have made, but I'm not Comrade. I never will be. I don't know what kind of leader he was hoping for, but right now, all I can do is be myself. I think that's, you know what? That's all we ask. That's all we need of you. Ooh, this is like a really pretty bow. I like this. It's very, like, elegant looking. There's a gun. Not as cool as a gun sword, though, I will say. Oh, I kind of like this. The staff. Oh, but it's a black mage thing. So I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can glamour this over my staff, just because it's like a different. Yeah, Thaumaturge's arm, not a Conjurer's staff. It is very cool though. Yeah. It kind of gives me like. I don't know, I kind of get like demon vibes, like demon wings and some sort of like floating eye. It's really cool though. It looks very like sinister, which I guess goes with, you know, Black Mage. And then just like a book. And then a book. If you don't mind, I'd rather not wait around and have people try to talk me out of it. Let's get moving. I know a good vantage point overlooking the Castro. Nyunkrep's Hope, the ship stranded on the rocks to the east of here. It shouldn't take us long to get there. Oh, but there might be some ancient golems guarding it. Or that might just be an old wives' tale. Either way, it's worth the risk. Are we going to the ship now? Lise, Commander, I pray you proceed with all due caution. Do not hesitate to call upon us if needed. To reach the ship, we'll have to scale the cliff face. I'll get some climbing gear and meet you there, alright? Some climbing gear? Ooh. What is this? Some climbing gear. Yeah, it's like, okay, so it was actually a ship. Interesting. I wonder what it is. It doesn't really like remind me of anything that I've seen before in the past. Maybe kind of like Void Ark a little bit? Not really? I don't know. Oh, oh, hello, sir. How are you doing today? Fancy meeting you here. Wasn't too bad. Hello, leaves. Sorry to keep you waiting. I see with the golems. Looks like the old stories were true, eh? In a way, I'm glad. Right then, time to climb. I wonder if we'll see Estinian. Although I feel like he's kind of remaining on the sidelines and keeping himself hidden. I also don't think he'd probably be sticking around the area. Ooh, that's like a bit more out of me than I expected. And she is, Njunkreb's Hope, the ark that one man made to save countless others from a flood. Oh, it's like a, okay, it's like a Noah's Ark thing. Got it. The flood during the 6th Umbral era. It's comforting to think that there have always been people who cared this much about their fellow man, who accomplished such great feats that people couldn't help think they must be made up. But the proof's right here, isn't it? I don't mean just the ship, you know. I mean you. Long before anyone started calling you a hero, you were there for those in need. You did things for people when you didn't have to. Sometimes even when they didn't want you to. It can't have been easy, staying true to yourself. But we're all better for it, me included. Yeah, I mean, Papalymo and Ida were like the first Scions I met, I think, right? That I kind of got introduced to. Like I have like a big connection to them. I'll never be a leader like Conrad, or Kian, or my father. But I can be a friend to you all, and I can fight by your side. I can be me, and that'll just have to be enough, eh? Like I said, that's all we ask of you, Lise. You're perfect, just the way you are. Okay, so there's a tower. Strange to think back on it. We've been standing in different places. Or if the shell had struck the tower differently, we would have been me instead of Conrad, or maybe us both. Let's not get Sorara guilt. What kind of monster murders their own? Is that smoke from Castrum Abania? Wait, it's coming from the cannon. I can't tell what happened from here, but I can tell you that it won't be giving us any trouble in the immediate future. This is our chance, Punko, to avenge Conrad and all the others who died in the tower, friend or foe. To take Castrum Abania and bring the bastards who gave the order to fire to justice. It won't be easy after the losses we took, but I know everyone's champing. They keep on saying like champing instead of chomping. Champing at the bit to strike back. With the right plan, I'm certain we can do it. We have to tell the others. Come on. Okay, so it's not like fully destroyed. I remember that. The Estinian just like broke the like whatever fuel line or something that he destroyed. And then just like aura farmed while they all shot at him. Doing typical Estinian things. Easier down than up, eh? Although not necessarily safer. Anyway, no time to rest. We need to convince the others to strike now, before the Imperials have time to fix their cannon. Yeah, like we're going straight into it so soon. There's no time to lose, Punko. General Alden needs to know what we saw. You returned. I only hope you bring good news. We scaled the cliffs of Nyunkrip's Hope and spied smoke rising from Kashna Mabani's main cannon. I think Marshal Turpin's right. They didn't fire again because they couldn't. The cannon seems to have been disabled somehow. Then we must attack Kashna Mabani at once. It could still be a trick. But if it isn't, we may not get a better opportunity. Bluntly, General, if it is a trick, it is an utterly baffling stratagem. Had the Imperials wished to wipe us out, they could simply have kept firing. Be that as it may, we need not risk everyone to seize it. I say we dispatch a small contingent to infiltrate the Cashram and secure control of the weapon. If the enemy preoccupied with repairs, we might be able to take them unawares. If, on the other hand, it is indeed a trick, our token force will prove an elusive target, and we will at least know the cannon is operational. Sounds like a dungeon maybe, like send in me and my friends and we'll go and take care of it. Either way, it seems well worth the risk, but how are we to infiltrate the Castrum? In anticipation of a day such as this, men and women under my command have labored long to cultivate a network of informants through Gerbania, including Radiata. Radiata is home to many who hold menial positions at Kashtamavania and other nearby installations. With the aid of our allies there, I believe we can secure a route into the fortress. The Resistance will handle this. We may have recruited these informants, but they'll be just as happy working with fellow Alamegans. And at the end of the day, it's our land, our responsibility. Let us do right by Conrad. I should be glad to accompany her, General, as would Alize and Plunko, I am sure. Well then, if you are in agreement, I see no reason to refuse you. We'll make ready to march on Kashtam Abania. Go, and may Ralgar watch over and keep you. I knew the Alliance had spies in Gerbania, but in Radiata? Impressive. Thanks for standing by me, Plunko. Together we'll make Conrad proud. I suspect a handpicked contingent of Alamegan Brigade's finest would have been equally, if not more qualified, but what do I know? My apologies speaking on your behalf. It would seem my sister's forthright manner is rubbing off on me. I confess my decision to volunteer was not wholly motived by concern for Lys, nor less Alamigo. Kashtam Abania is a large imperial facility at the peaks, you see, and so likelihood that Krau's being held captive there is quite high. Hitting with a cannon remains our main objective, of course, but if there is even a chance that Krau might be rescued in the process, I would never forgive myself if I had not taken it. I'm gonna go grab some water. Give me 1 second, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I do see a probably an ether current quest over here, so I might go take care of that first. Yes. Hey, you're that adventurer everyone's been talking about, aren't you? Just the man I wanted to see. You've a bit of time to spare, I hope. Sure. It seems a bloody miracle we managed to take all our gear without spilling a drop of blood. But it was all thanks to one man, a man the Alliance would very much like to speak with. Getting him to come in for questioning, however, has proven more trouble than we thought. It's not my place to deal with this, to be honest with you, but I think it's be best to resolve the matter quietly if possible. Things can get messy around here with the Alliance and the Resistance started kicking up a fuss. I'd like to draw attention if I leave my post, but you adventurers are free to move about as you please. So what say you? Can you give me a hand? Sure. You have a very interesting hairstyle. It's very silly. You adventurers are good folk. Now, I really shouldn't say much more about out in the open. You best go and speak with him yourself. That's his name. He can tell you the rest. Okay, interesting. Is he in here? Where is he? What? Oh, he's over here. Hello, sir. Why are you hiding in the shadows? The adventurer who slew Van Belsar? So they've sent you to claim my head, then. Brazen Brook sent you to help? Oh, thank heavens. You see, I'm actually a Centurion of the Guardian Forces. Now, before you do anything rash, let me explain. When I learned of the Alliance forces approach, I knew we had no way of repelling them, so I ordered all my men to retreat from Ala Giri. I then planned to turn myself in, but I ran into certain complications I can see you've uncovered. Tell you what, why not ask the villagers about me? When you hear what they have to say, I think you'll come to understand why I can't turn myself in. Oh, there's a lonesome lass over here. Lonesome lass needs an adventurer with courage. I can be that adventurer. Pick me. No, we're not. We're not. It's very silly. Okay. But the place would be the same without him, and we certainly have no intention of sending him to be butchered by the Alliance. And Pygmy runs away. Yeah, that's how it goes. That's how it usually goes. Hi, can you talk to me for a second? You're very pretty. Runs away. What do you got? What do you want with Bass? He's not in trouble, is he? We already told the Alliance scum that they can't have him. Okay, seems like they're very supportive of this man. Where'd you hear that name? Won't have anyone speak ill of him. Unless you're looking to pick a fight, you'll keep your mouth shut. Why is there a little container of water right there? This is like a little wash bin? What is this? There you are. Now do you see my cause for hesitation? In light of the reaction of being arrested, the Alliance has allowed me to remain here for the time being. But for all intents and purposes, I'm a war prisoner. The villagers initially meant to keep me hidden, but harboring one's enemy is a serious crime, no matter whose side you're on. And I've heard what the Alliance does to those who help Guardians. Stuff of nightmares, I tell ya. My execution is assured the moment they take me into custody. But if the villagers... Excuse me. Sorry about that. What if the villagers should take arms and protest? They don't deserve such a bloody fate. Brazen Brook has made a valiant effort to assuage the people's anger, but there's only so much a man in his position can do. I know how strange it may seem, but I want you to convince the people of Alagir to allow me to surrender. Well, now to never help him ever again. I got what I wanted, now to leave it alone. That's how it goes. I help you just long enough until I get my ether current, and then I run away. Not a very good warrior of light. Okay, Alphino, what you got? Oh yeah, here's the Conjurer's Arm. Another book. Who is... Oh, Astrologian. It's very interesting. So to review, we are to travel to Radiata, where we will meet with the contact recruited by Marshal Turpin's agents. I take the liberty of reviewing intelligence reports while Plunko and Lisa are away, so the settlement is not wholly unfamiliar to me. As the Vice Marshal indicated, the vast majority of the populace is employed as menial labor in either Specula Imperatoris or Castrum Urbania. Perhaps as a result of this, the Resistance has long struggled to make inroads there. Aye, we have the right of it. They got a better deal than most Alamegans, fending off what scraps the Imperials gave them. Damn if I know how Marshal Turpin's agents got one of them to turn his coat. I understand your disdain, I do, but I also understand the desire to look after their families by any means necessary. Our contact is a Rogadin woman, who will ask us the question, after we will answer with courage. She will know us as friends. Courage, right. Put together a squadron, Argo. We'll need them soon. With me, my friends, we'll be ready for anything. Maybe it's not a dungeon. Maybe we're actually just going to infiltrate them through here. So I still need 3 more quests and then 2 more ether current locations. I know you're out there. Keep an eye out, would you? Something doesn't feel right. If there were magic armor nearby, surely we would have heard them by now. What do you think the Garleans are trying to trap us? See, what did I tell you? Let us continue on to Speculus Imperatoris. Or Specula Imperatoris. You wish to enter Specula Imperatoris? Yes. Oh, it's that flying machine again. Okay, speak with Alphino. With tired hands we toil. So that's a good little saying. Yeah, nothing to it. Phew, that would have been an unceremonious ending to our tale. Of course, there were still soldiers lurking about. Fortunately, there were no match for Lys. Come, Radiata's not much farther. Of course, in light of our recent encounters, it would be prudent to proceed with caution and remain vigilant for Imperial forces. Oh, that's a pretty big Imperial force. What even is this? Oh, it's the Imperial Hexadromes. I think I've fought these before. There we go. Oh, I totally want to press. Nary a soldier in sight. Mayhap they were called to Castum Abanion. I thought they said this was a village. It looks more like a work camp. Looks like it's safe to enter. I don't see any Imperials. I don't see smoke above Castum Abanion anymore. You think they fixed the cannon already? I hope not. We really put a big hamper on all our plans. Alphonse said we were looking for a Rogadan woman, right? And that we should answer a question with courage? I suppose we'll just have to strike up a conversation with every single one of them until we find our contacts. Yeah, you take care. It was good chatting. I could go to your night. Thanks for hanging out. Let me know if you find her, and I'll do the same. I'm getting a little tired, so I don't know how much longer I'll be going. Maybe just kind of finish like this portion and then out there for the night. I'm getting sleepy. Any luck? No, me neither. She has to be around here somewhere. Okay, do we see any Rogadan women? Yep, there we go. I didn't see where Alphino was, but that's fine. Ain't seen you around here before. It's a certain kind of man to walk into a place like this uninvited. One with courage, I suppose. Courage, you say? Well, that's in short supply these days. Better to keep your head down and go along just fine. Call me a coward too, if you like, because I'll not speak on it more. At least not here. Outside Radiata, behind those barricades over yonder. On the other hand... Hey, was that who I think it was? I think so. Well, that's a relief. Or a trap. Either way, I'll find Alpha 9, I say. We'll meet you there. Where did they mention? Go this way? Oh my god, I'm just like walking to a wall. Not followed, were you? Good. Well, I mean, I was followed by friends. That's all of you, is it? Let's get to it then. Name yourselves. For the Silence of the Dawn, Friends of Marshal Turpin. Name Stark, Starkwold. The rest you know, or we wouldn't be here. This is about Specula Imperators, the can, isn't it? Just so. Can you tell us what happened? I overheard soldiers talking while working in the mess. The cerulean pipeline fueling the cannon was destroyed by an unidentified male insurgent, they said. One man single-handedly disabled the cannon? I beg us believe. Nevertheless, that's what they said. It took a while, but they finally put the fires out, and the engines have been working day and night to repair it. Wish I could tell you more, but the incident had everyone jumping at shadows and afraid to say much more. To make matters worse, y'all Amigan help have been sent home indefinitely. So the cannon could already be fully operational. We need to sneak into Castrum Abania to ensure the cannon is no longer a threat to our troops. Can you help us? Aye, that much I can do. I pieced together a map of the interior over the years, and I know for a fact that there are multiple points of entry. Impressive. If we split into several groups, we may improve our odds of reaching the fire control center. We may be few in number, but I have faith that we can see this through. Okay. Sounds like a fun little infiltration mission. It's thanks to brave men and women like her that we still have a chance to win this war. I tell you, some of the resistance folks can't see the forest for the trees. Ambushing the occasional Imperial patrol won't change a damn thing. Infiltrating their castrum and learning their secrets, on the other hand. It's good to see that even the deep within an occupied territory, there are still those who would defy their oppressors. We have that for which we came. All that remains is to make our preparations. Lisa and her unit will make for our primary objective, the fire control center. At the same time, we will enter the castrum by way of the ventilation ducts, whereupon we will proceed into weapon research and create a diversion. If all goes to plan, our parties will subsequently converge, and together we can secure the cannon before we finally notify the Alliance that they are clear to attack. Sounds simple enough. I'll go and brief Nago on the details. The rest of you come with me. We'll need to deal with the Magitech patrol before you can infiltrate the castrum. Okay, I think I'm actually gonna call it there for today. Yeah, I'm getting kind of tired. I think that's a good stopping place for today. But I'll be back tomorrow for my Final Fantasy XIV. Just like a reminder, I stream tomorrow in the mornings. Like every weekend, every Saturday I start around 11 a.m. Pacific time. So it'll be a morning stream tomorrow. Well, I guess, yeah, morning stream. But yeah, I'm excited to see where this leads and kind of what this infiltration mission entails. Looking forward to it. Yeah, I hope you all enjoyed today and had a good rest of your night. Thank you, everybody. How long is that from now? Oh yeah, what is that in your time zone? I think that'll be let's see here. I have it written in my Discord. That'll be 8 p.m. I think that's Central European time is what you are. Yeah, 8 p.m. Central European time. And then 7 p.m. Western European time? If that's helpful at all? Right, okay. Yeah, so usually like on weekdays, I stream like in evenings, and then typically like Saturdays, I'll stream like a little longer because I start like earlier in the morning, which, I mean, 11 a.m. isn't that early for me, but yeah. Yeah, you too. It was good hanging out. All right, bye everybody. Bye-bye. I'm gonna go probably fall asleep. I'm gonna go sleep. All right, bye everybody.